Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up Demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribed down below here and that you ring that bell or hit onto that bell and you get notified immediately as soon as I do go live. And then also, if you're joining me through my Facebook, you're either here through my Facebook page or my Facebook group. Remember that I do talk to different people as I go along here. And if you don't like that, you can watch it on a replay and just scoot on by that. But I do appreciate everybody that comes to watch me live. That's what keeps me going from week to week. So welcome. Hello, Lorraine, and hello, Andrea. It's so nice to see you here. Like I say, I really do appreciate it. So it's card sketch number 234. This one's been sitting in my mind for a while. And oh, awesome, Dolores. It's been sitting in my mind for quite a while, and it just didn't kind of come together for me. But today we're going to give it a try, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so card sketch number 234. Hello, Marge. Hello, Marjorie. Like I say, thank you so much. All right, so let's on go. Oh, and Ingrid, hello. Oh my goodness. It's just like my teams all come to watch. I appreciate you guys. Awesome. Okay, so let's go on down to our desktop here. So this is card sketch number 234. And really it's quite easy. When I say a regular card base, that's the finished card base. So this is going to be a regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. My layer number 1 is the 4 by 5 1/4. Now, layer number 2 are these various circles, and you'll see how that all comes together. How, like I say, you'll see how it all comes together. I am using this Yuletide Village. I have such great ideas for this. Now, whether they do come together or not is another story, but I'm thinking maybe I'm going to be doing something on Monday with this. Hello, Susan. Oh, it's snowy in Calgary. We had a little bit of snow yesterday, but nothing that stuck to the ground, that's for sure. Made the roads a little slick, but not too bad, but especially when it was starting to get back down to the freezing thing. All right, so we are going to use this Yuletide Village. There are no sentiments on this particular stamp set, so I thought that what I'd do is I would use this one, and we'll see how it all comes together. I'm not sure how it's going to come together, but we might be able to use Winter Wishes. We might even be able to go Believe or Warm and Cozy. I'm not sure. Or Be Merry might even be a good one, but I think maybe I might even just do Believe, and that's just something that you could use for anything. Awesome. So let's get started on this card. Limited layers, that's for sure. Yeah. So I do have, that doesn't even look like that's straight. I do have some Pool Party, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I just had to double check that because it just didn't look right to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold into the mountain, which is, I always say fold the opposite way to the way that you think you're going to do it. And then we're going to use our bone folder and get a really good crease. Now, like I say, layer number 2 is 4 by 5 1/4. So I have this 4 by 5 1/4, and I have embossed it actually with the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. And here we go. Here comes the dilemma. Do I have the snowflakes heavier at the bottom or lighter at the bottom? Just put your answer in there. It's just curious. I know which way I believe that it should go, but we'll go from there. All right, so now these 3 circles, what I'm basically going to do is I am using these images from here as my circle images. And I know I had a piece here. There we go. And it is photopolymer. I'm not seeing anybody making a comment. Should be heavier at the bottom or heavier up at the top. Be interesting. Heavy on the bottom, Andrea says. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take these images. I'm going to take the church. I'm going to take this one with the snowman on. Shirley says up at the top. Okay, I'm just waiting for some other answers. And then I'm going to use this one, and this one, and maybe even this brick wall. This brick wall looks like lots of fun there as well. All right, so because I'm going to be doing some coloring with it, I'm going to use my Memento. I know how it looks in Kamloops, so I'll probably end up doing it that way. So I'm just going to stamp these images, the church one, and we're going to end up, there are no dies for this, so we're going to end up having to fussy cut it. Let's just put that there. Well, we have two saying the bottom, and we have one saying the top. Okay, and then we're just going to come in with this little guy, and then we're also going to come in with this tree. And it's got some really, it's got like a bear tree, it's got some snowflakes on, some snow. Anyways, I'm just going to use these images. I think these ones will be good enough. Now, like I say, we're going to fussy cut them, and I have done an awful lot of fussy cutting with them, but I wanted you to see how I was actually going to. Okay, Marjorie says heavier at the bottom. All right, so the colors that I'm using, I'm going to use light gray granite. I'm going to use some crumb cake. I'm going to use some light poppy parade because I'm going to have some red doors. We're going to use some pool party and probably some petal pink. And maybe some darker other colors. So what I did was I came in here with the gray granite, and I'm not coloring, I'm not taking a whole lot of time to color, but I'm just going to come in and we're just going to lay down some color on here. And let's see. Of course, we need some on the, and then I'm just also going to do the same on here. And like I say, I'm not spending too much time on it. And you'll see why, because I think it works out quite well when you don't color as much on there. You're giving a little bit, I've always said that with your blends, there's no need to actually take it and color the whole thing in. You just need to roughly do it. And you'll find if you do color fairly fast, you don't make as many mistakes, say, as what you would doing it other ways. All right, so I'm just going to come in here and let's just put some more on the steeple here. And I guess I could go in with the dark gray granite and get some other dimension on here. Let's just do the eaves. And like I say, I'm not spending a lot of time, but you're going to see kind of how I'm putting this together so that you can just easily color this. And then with the pool party, I just went with the brush end, and I added just some snow, some more darker snow up here, and of course here, and our snow, and of course on our snowman. So you can see I'm not spending that much time on it. And then also I am going to actually come in with the light poppy parade, and I'm going to color certain parts. I want a red bow here, a red door. We had a red door on our house at home. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of red up here on this wreath, and I think we'll even do a red door down here. So like I say, I'm not going too heavy on the coloring. Now I also have this tree, and let's see, on the wreath as well. Originally I was going to use soft sea foam, but it didn't quite turn up as well. So then, and then I used the Poppy Parade for the inside, whoops, can't use that side, the inside of the windows as the light. I thought the yellow was just a little too much. And I gotta get some snow on those window sills. And then of course we have to color, I think we'll come in with the crumb cake and color our doors, and also we can come in and do a bit of crumb cake on here as well, just to give a bit of extra color to the brick or to but you can see I'm not taking a whole lot of time doing it, but I'm also getting it where the color needs to be. And then I'm going to come back in with that pool party because I see that I missed some snow on these windows. And some snow on this one as well. And let's see, what color door should I do there? I think I'll do a crumb cake door here. Over here. Whoops, wrong side. And then we should have some more of the pool party down on the snow area here because we're going to cut those parts out. So like I say, that's kind of just adding just there we go. And I think we should also have some more green on the trees. So this is the soft sea foam that I'm using. And then I'm going to turn around and cut those out. And I've already gone ahead and done that. And I see that there's other colors that I should add on here. I really like that green that was on there. And I think there was a tree that was here too. Yes. So I've gone and cut those because I'm sure you don't want to watch me fussy cut those. And I have this, the snow. So I'm going to go with the majority. I'm going to tell you, I think that the heavier snow has to be at the bottom as well. It slows down, so I think that's when you see the snowflakes more. When it's further up, I'd say wind's blowing, but then it collects down at the bottom and slows down. But watch the snow the next time you see that. All right. So we have that like that. Remember, my sketch is like this. So my thought is I'm going to come and I'm going to put this here. We're going to put this guy here. Oh, and we have that bit of brick. So I'm going to come in with that brick image, this one right here. And I'm going to go, and I'm actually going to do this right onto the basic white and the embossing, and it worked okay, so it goes good. Okay, so this is going to be like this circle here, and then this one's going to go here, and then this one can kind of go behind. So let's just sort of get those positioned where we want those to go. So see how we're kind of getting that village. Now of course we're going to go and get some depth with that with our dimensionals, right? Okay, so I think we can put our church right on the way that it is. And I'm hoping what I'm thinking of doing will come to sorts on Monday with my 3D project. Not sure. I have to figure one thing out. Hello, Bonnie. All right, so we're going to put this one on with dimensionals. Oh, I got glue all over my hands. And I want to put this one down around here. So let's put that up about there. And then this one is going to go on, and we're going to double dimensionalize it. And see, this tree can go behind here. So we'll just put that on with glue. So, and some dimensionals on this one. And we are going to have to double dimensionalize it on one spot or two spots, because this is going to be sitting on top of that one. So I'm going to put double dimensionals on here so that we don't have any dipping sort of effect. So don't forget with the card sketch is to turn around and enter into my group. There's a listing to my group down below. And if you live outside of Canada, actually I might even have to do this during the postal strike, is actually give tutorials away instead of product, just because it's, so there we go, that's got dimension on it. And then I thought, like, from these labels, Christmas labels, there's actually some, I know it was right here. There's some different labels that are on there, and I thought, oh, this will be kind of nice just going up there, on there, or I really like to put that below. And I think the believe is what has to kind of go on there. So I'm going to come in, and yes, we're going to emboss. Also, don't forget that I am collecting donations for the girls that are from 9 to 14, 16 to buy kits for. So if you could find that in your heart to donate some money, and I'll purchase kits. I'm taking all of my income, all of the host rewards, all that sort of stuff to get these kits for these. Well, there'll be some younger ones, but I'm thinking more of the kits that girls can use. There's that beautiful journal that's there and that sort of stuff. So, oops, look at that. You know what? I think that's going to kind of get mucked up. Oh, thank you. I think I mucked this up. You know what? I'm going to see what it looks like. I can always change it afterwards because I moved it when I was putting it down. So yeah, anyways, I am doing this for the kids. It's for a toy drive. It's not bad. It's not perfect, that's for sure. But I'm just going to put it there and I can replace it. I'll just come in with my heat tool. And just put that on there. I like the dimension on this card. Like I say, this is not done very well, but I'll have to replace it. Or that might even just be too big. That believe might be too big. It kind of is. So watch, I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of cut this off. Just cutting out some of that. Just here. How we always manage to change things up completely, right? There we go. That doesn't look quite as bad or quite as big, right? Or what I could do is even take this part off, and let's go ahead and do that as well. It's kind of a neat shape. There we go. There, that's better size, I think, for this particular card. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on with dimensionals as well. Yeah, so this is found in the mini catalog, Yuletide Village. And then, of course, we have the inside of the card. Now, I do happen to have, I know I've got some white to go on the inside. Good heavens. Let's see. You know what? I'll just, oh, that's it. And I have these already done and colored. So I could even turn around and just, or there is one house that isn't on there that I could put on there, which is this one here. And that one's kind of a fun one. And I thought I'd already colored that one. Guess I haven't. Did you also see this that's on the same page, the falling snow stamp? I did try to stamp with this and put this behind there, but I found it just didn't work. So this is that other one colored, and this one could be from my house to your house. It could be on the inside as well. Hello, Mary Jo. Hi, Judy. Thank you. All right, so we're just going to put that right down there. Let's just put that into, like I say, I like the dimension on this card. We'll put that on the inside. And then we have to embellish with some gems of some sort. Now the ones that come with the pecan would be okay as well. But I thought also, and I have so many of these left over, I think that's what I'll use, is the cherry cobbler and pearl, clear pearl ones, and I can go in and just use these, and that should look okay on there. Let's give that a try. If it doesn't look okay, I'll turn around and just change it. Now I know here's my take your pick tool. So we'll just go and put some of these on there. Oh, yep, see, they work good. And one there as well. All right, so there we go. There's card sketch number 234. Thank you. And using that Yuletide Village and of course the Snowy Sky 3D embossing folder, just like that. Now this this sketch, very simple sketch, will be posted at 10:45 Pacific time, which is about 20 minutes from now. So if you want to follow along, and make sure that you do put that into the sketch or put it onto the Facebook group. Now also, let's see what else is happening. Don't forget, come back on Monday at noon. That's when I'm going to be doing a 3D or a fancy fold card. I'm trying to go, I just have this vision. I've been wanting to do something like this for such a long time. So we'll see what happens with that. You just never know. You just never know. Remember, if you like that, give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it. And a heartfelt thanks to all of you that do come and watch me on my replay. Like I say, I truly do appreciate it. Remember to share the video. I do appreciate that as well. If you live in Canada, you have any questions, you need to work with a demonstrator, I'd be honored for you to pick me as a demonstrator. But if you have a demonstrator already, just thank you for watching. All right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul. I'll be here for Sip and Stamp tonight, and we can craft together and just do our own